This is so important to me that I missed Dan and Dan. Naruto, episode 18. We start this episode off with Inari ore farming. He's literally running and he's going, Naruto and the others are fighting so hard, so should we. Inari ends up knocking on old man Gichi's doorway. There he asks him to just rise up and go against Gato. And he locks the door on this boy and says, we can't do this. Your father was a hero, but he's long gone. And it's just like, you can't do anything that you're gonna regret. Literally, we have this young boy run off and fight. You have a grown adult that is afraid. He's quit crying, he goes door to door trying to get help, but no one is answering. As Inari runs off, we come back to Kakashi, who has Zabuza trapped. He's about to make his end. He's gonna die. I do find this kind of odd. So there's a recap before Kakashi uses the lightning blade. This recap continues on when Naruto is being asked by Haku to kill him. As Haku and Naruto go on with their conversation, Haku says he noticed something out there in the forest, that him and Naruto are very similar. As this conversation goes on, the intensity in Naruto's eyes just goes hard. He says, I wish we could meet on different circumstances. Slowly, he takes a kunai knife from a pocket. Naruto runs straight at Haku in slow motion as all we can hear is the beat of a heart. As he comes closer and closer, we hear Haku's thoughts. I hope he can grasp his dreams. And then whenever it comes to Naruto's thoughts, Sasuke also had dreams. The light beams off the knife. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I find this kind of funny. We go from slow motion to Naruto going like flash fast. As Naruto's coming in, we get to see Haku's face. I'm not really sure what emotion's going on. I think it's sort of a blank gray face. Heading back to Sakura and Mr. Tazuna, the fog is wearing down, and all at once, Sakura sees someone running, and it is Kakashi. As Kakashi is rushing Zabuza, suddenly Haku senses something. This is at the same time that Naruto is still rushing at Haku. For a split moment, Naruto looked like he slashed something, but instead, Haku grabs his arm, stopping him right in his tracks. What's with the sudden urgency to fight back? As Haku is holding off Naruto, we hear him say, forgive me, and he does hand signs. I cannot die as Haku flashes away. Kakashi's racing right at Zabuza with this lightning blade, ready to slash him. As Kakashi gets closer to Zabuza, he realizes this might be his end. Also, on the ground, it opens up a bit. Wait a second. As Kakashi is about to slash him, this is where we see an ice mirror being made? The thing that came out of the ground? As impact is made, we cut to white, then black. The sound of electric plays. Zabuza has horror on his face, and we see blood flying all over the place. And this horrific scene gets even worse. It turns out that the person that gets killed is actually Haku. He gave his life for the person that he loved and cared for. Even through that, Haku is able to speak out to Zabuza. It's just so awful. Even after Haku gave his life for Zabuza, he laughs about it. Back to Inari, it seems that he equipped himself with a bow and he's gonna go out alone. His mom is against this, as my buddy from Texas used to say, doing real man stuff. As Inari exits to go outside, we see the shadows of people. Naruto's just sitting there all alone, confused, looking back and forth. So with the fog wear down, he can see that there's people in the distance, so he goes to run over. Sadly, at this point, Haku is fully dead, and Naruto sees this firsthand. All Zabuza can say is, you did great, Haku. Literally, so emotionless. Zabuza tries to pull out his sword to fight back against Kakashi. Even Kakashi couldn't understand it. He was gonna slash his own comrade just to get rid of Kakashi. Kakashi's hand is still stuck in the corpse of Haku. Zabuza's sword is coming straight down to make the most of this opportunity. At the same time, a flashback of him and Haku plays. Real quick, anime logic flaw here. So there's this thing where constantly they'll be like right beside each other and somehow they're running and it makes no sense. Zabuza is charging at Kakashi at this point, getting ready to swing down his sword. But before Zabuza could hit, Kakashi dashes away with Haku still on his hand. Dang, Kakashi really did like a backflip and landed down out of nowhere. On the sidelines, you have Naruto clearly upset. Gently, Kakashi puts Haku's body down on the ground. At a very sudden moment, as Haku is being laid to rest, this is where Sakura asks Naruto about Sasuke. Instead of responding, Naruto suddenly makes this face, and whenever Sakura sees this, she just knows. With what feels like just a moment, Kakashi sort of left unguarded. He gets charged straight up by Zabuza. This is why big swords are not the go-to. Kakashi immediately kicks him. Back to Naruto and Sakura. Mr. Dazuna says, "Hold my hand, that way you're not going against your sensei," and she wants to go over and check on Sasuke. Passing by Naruto, this like little melody music plays. That beautiful, sad music plays as Naruto's only word is Sasuke. Reality starts to set in even more when Sakura and Mr. Dazuna see Sasuke's body. Sakura drops to her knees over top of Sasuke's corpse, where she cries and reminisces. After watching Sakura cry, we come back to Kakashi versus Zabuza, where we get to see that Kakashi has able to weaken Zabuza quite a bit. Zabuza's confused on why he can't keep up and charges headfirst. For some reason, all it takes is a slap punch for Kakashi to stop Zabuza. Zabuza doesn't fall down, he kind of stops himself. And this is where we get to see that the arm with all the kunai knives stuck into it, it's broken, it's unusable. Again, Kakashi punches Zabuza. Even still, Zabuza fights on. Zabuza's sword smashes down on the ground. With a very sleek follow-up, Kakashi dashes behind Zabuza. With the kunai knife out, Kakashi's about to make his final attack. Suddenly, his head turns around. Wait, at the same time, Zabuza's sword is coming to slash. Impact makes way directly at Zabuza's arm. Pretty crazy, Kakashi flips back, and Zabuza's sword misses. When he got stabbed in the arm, it actually made him throw his sword backwards. Both of his arms are disabled. He is completely out of this fight. Aww? Look who's arrived, it's Gato. As Gato disses Zabuza, we get to see that he has the Ninja Avengers. Okay, it's like 3 a.m. right now. I gotta say it. I'm sad. We have one more episode, and I believe that's the end of this arc. Everything that we started from to get to here has been nothing but beautiful. I know, they dragged it out, but you gotta remember, this was a week-to-week show, and dude, there's like 200 episodes, plus I think like, was it 500 or something stupid? That's insane. Them being able to make this as good as it is, it's just something I can't believe on. Sadly, we tragically lost Haku, and it's something that didn't really have to happen. It was just something that Haku did because Zabuza was special to him. If I had to rate this episode, oh man, I'm gonna say it's a 9. I think it deserves the 9. Tell me what you guys' thoughts are on Naruto episode 18. Hope you stay safe. And until next time, peace out, guys.